Yo, I spent like an hour trying to do this tutorial and I'm going to make it way shorter. So, yeah, I'm redoing it. So, here we go. First thing you want to do to code in C++ is download this program. You don't have to download, um, you know, this specific program. You can download other ones, but this is the one I'm going to be using and it is absolutely free. It is called Dev C++ by the company Bloodshed. I want to warn you, in this tutorial, some things may not work in the near future because, how would I explain it? If it doesn't work in the future, it's because they've updated C++. It's not always the same. It's like a video game. They update it, okay? It's not the exact same. I mean, it's pretty close, but it's not the exact same from when it started. So I just want to get that out of the way. Um, so yeah, this is C++. So what you want to do is, yeah, go download that, pause the video right now, come back. So, right now, just pause the video. Great. Okay, so you're back, I'm sure, or you just are ignoring downloading that and you're just watching the rest of the tutorial to see how it goes. This is the first thing you want to write down. Don't even ask questions about it, just do it. I'll explain every piece as you type it into Dev C++ if you have it already, and if you don't, just study this, and yeah. So, sorry, I'm thirsty, so I'm drinking something. There's nothing wrong with that. This part tells C++ pretty much, if you want to go geeky, I don't know that much about what's the actual science or the brains in it, but this tells it is running. You are going to use C++ pretty much. This part just tells C++ like the same thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but just do it. Yeah. So, this, pretend like this part isn't here. Int main, this tells it C++, this is what you're actually going to be doing. How would I explain it? This just tells C++ you're running. This tells C++ this is what to run. And the stuff inside of these curly braces, not the curly braces, but the stuff inside of it is like, how would I explain it? Is like actually what it's going to be doing. So the brains in it, running. Maybe not the brains, but you know what I mean. Like the program itself. This you really don't need to worry about. Just do it. Don't think about it, and you'll be on your way. Um, and let me explain what this is. You need to have it to actually make the program run. Um, Otherwise, if you didn't have system pause, return to 0, what would end up happening is your program would just flash on and off. It would be like boom boom, and it wouldn't be great. There's some times that it doesn't work like that in other versions of C++ where you don't even have to have this part, but in the version I'm using, you have to. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure other versions you don't have to use that. But yeah. So let's get to actually programming. This is the first part of my tutorial, teaching you how to output things. I think I'm only going to be doing 2 tutorials on this, since it's very simple. Of what I've learned so far, I don't know that much, but I know enough to get around. So let me explain what I'm doing. Don't type this in yet. I'll just show you. Or I always do that. So let me explain with this part. Every single little part of it. So cout tells C++ to output or to put on your screen what it actually says, or does, or whatever, you're not inputting anything. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. These are just mandatory. It tells C++ this is what's inside. What I think of C++, this just makes me remember everything. Sorry. This is the head. The head is always there, okay? And this is the body. Okay, I don't know the actual real words for each of them. I'm just teaching you in like real English what the terms kinda are. And you don't have to have this all the time. It just tells C++, hey, this is what C++ is going to say. So if I say hi, I'll show you. Let me compile and run. It takes a minute, so. Just wait a second. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. It says, hi. Press any key to continue. And that press any key to continue is pause, return to 0, or system pause, return to 0, or whatever. So, there you go. Just, get the point. And you don't always have to do this. There's some instances where this doesn't apply, but you always have to, let me explain. This part you don't always have to do. That just tells C++ you're ending that line. So let me show you what a line is. I have to go right back to it. I'm sorry. So this is a line, or a line of code. It just tells C++ that you're saying hi in one line, and if you had, let's just say, this is only if you're doing cout. I mean, for this, you don't have to say end line. Just, does that make sense? If you're doing cout, you have to have this. If you're doing cin, which will be in another tutorial soon, you do these signs the other way. So yeah, just saying. So end line just tells you you're ending the line in C++. And this part is the most important part. It is in all of everything. Just you need it. It tells C++ that, how would I explain it? You're ending that line of code. That this is a line of code. And that you're ending it. Because if it doesn't have that ending point telling it, I'm ending right here, this is the next, wow, my voice cracked. This is the next line of code, it will not know. It'll just think this is one big happy line of code. But it can tell the difference that this isn't one big happy line of code. It's two different ones. But you know what I mean. It won't fix itself. It'll tell you, you gotta go fix this. So yeah. So that's pretty much how it works. See you in the next tutorial. It will be posted probably right after this. I just want to split it up so you know what's actually going on. So yeah, this is just how C++ works, this one part. I'm kind of telling you how to output stuff. So see you in the next tutorial. Like, favorite, and subscribe. I guess see ya. This isn't much of a series, but it will kind of be just with 3 different episodes, maybe 2. So yeah, see you in the next episode. Peace.